And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Back in this thing. Like, cook, crack in this thing, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more good content we got going on here. TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use, some knowledge you can't get at college, big dog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, become part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Notification bell at the top. Hit all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use, knowledge you can't get at college, big dog. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. Start from scratch in the nightmare before Christmas. They both out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. That's out now too. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Find me on all streaming platforms. You want to tap in because on February, why do I keep saying that? April the 14th, we are giving away $150 on April the 14th. How you get $150? Tell you how to get $150. Drop a comment because the top commenter between now and April the 14th will receive a $100 cash app in our live music stream. Our live stream doing a live music review. Drop a comment. Make sure you get you this chili, man, because that's where we're going to announce the winner and send you your chili. If you're not in the live stream, you won't get your chili. And on top of that, the live music review is going up. Make sure you slide into my Instagram DM, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. And we will be able to give you... Okay, cool. We will be able to give you a $50 cash app if you have the best song. So make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that, man. So we giving away this good chili on it here at TNN Trap News Network. And as fucking always, you better believe, dang, gotta make sure I edit that out. Said the F word. And as freaking always, the top commenter between now and the end of the month of April will receive a $50 cash app as well. So make sure you get into that if you haven't got into that. We finna jump into this content, man. We got Almighty Suspect responding to Adam22 calling DW Flame a bad B. You know what I'm saying? And man, go watch my last video. You see DW Flame crashing out, and Dejon Paul got shot by No Jumper Security. I was the first one to tell y'all. Some of y'all call me liars in the chat. Some of y'all call me liars in the comments. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Go look. Dejon Paul got himself popped by No Jumper Security. It happens. Go look, though. It's not the last video. It's not the one after that. It's the one before that. So it's like 3 videos ago. Don't worry about it. We finna jump into this content, though, man. We got Almighty Suspect speaking on the situation with DW Flame. Excuse me. And Adam22. If you want to see DW Flame crash out on Adam22, that actually just happened. So we finna jump into this. Let me see. Boom. Suspect and Sharp respond to Adam22. We finna jump into this content, though. Let's go.
I caught it. Bro, why the first time you pulled this up, I didn't
see the cartoon of Adam. I only seen a cartoon of DW.
Oh, really?
What the fuck?
I like
How
cartoons.
did I miss that?
Can someone make me
No,
a
that's
cartoon?
I didn't see that.
No,
I don't know why.
Saw that.
That's crazy. I only seen a DW cartoon. I didn't see Adam.
I think me and you, we fell in the early phases. Remember, there was a cartoon like that, and me and you niggas was doing that shit, nigga, a year ago.
Hell yeah.
Big shout out from Danny from the Stop. He came in for an interview about a month or so back, and he does really, really dope breakdowns of the Joe Budden podcast. He did a breakdown of the situation last night. So let's check this out.
I want to watch it. I didn't see it at all.
Let's watch it real quick.
I'm not hip. Oh,
Man,
it dropped
things
this morning.
just got crazy. DW Flame literally walked out of a live podcast episode of the No Jumper Show. Apparently, Adam got under his skin when he accused DW Flame of having bad bitch energy.
Well, okay, this is the thing about DW, is that, no disrespect.
Oh my God, don't do that.
You kind of have bad bitch energy. Like, you want us to be on top of making sure, like, you know what I mean? Like, he wants us to, like, really be hitting him up to get him to come to the party.
Now, this is the 3rd time I've reacted to this video, so I don't got too much to say. We're going to kind of let this one play through until Suspect. Matter of fact, bro, if you want to watch it, just go back and watch it. Like, I've done this so many times. My last, 3 videos show this clip. Go back and just watch it. I want to hear what Suspect and Sharp actually have to say, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit past Adam22 disrespected DW Flame. If you want to watch the original video, go watch the original video. It's on my page. I did a reaction to the original, or you could just go to No Jumper Clips and you could just watch it without having to hear my mouth at all, because that's always the thing. Instead of complaining like a bitch in the comments, comments. You can just go watch the actual video. So that's that. But we finna go. Let's keep going.
Good. I had a couple shots, you feel me? And I was smooth. No cap, I'm 18 days good. I feel smooth too, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, y'all see me every morning, this bitch hungry as fuck. Eating this shit. Usually I wouldn't eat until like noon and shit, but nah. I just made a side comment about
For those of y'all who don't know, I'm 6'3", so I got my feet up. I got a big truck. So I got I like being in my passenger seat. Trapper flex. I'm 6'3". I like being in my passenger seat. The seat back, my legs can extend. You feel me? Or, you know, be comfortable because my truck is that big. And, yeah, man, it's a good life. You know, it's cool. Got Gucci slides on. Life's good. If you know a song that's from, go ahead and drop that below.
that nigga high as fuck up there, no cap. He definitely faded.
A pretty clear-cut joke, right?
I really feel like Adam is being honest with himself here. But then Adam reverts to that same edginess he's referencing and says that DW walking off set won't help him beat the bad bitch energy allegations.
Leaving the podcast because I made a joke about bad bitch energy is kind of bad bitch energy. It's kind of like exactly what I was joking about. But it's actually like what I was saying was kind of like a bad example of it. But like walking off the podcast actually is a pretty good example.
Him walking up the podcast, he doesn't walk all over your face with his fist, is probably the best thing DW Flame could have did. He figured out how to put his words over his whoop-dees.
Like,
I'm not agreeing with you, Adam. I'm not doing that shit.
1 step forward, 3 steps back for Adam. After this, Adam starts to realize how crazy things can get at No Jumper. From Brick Baby's dead homies incident to Damn Homie versus Sharp. You right, Adam. There's definitely something crazy in the water at the No Jumper Studios. Adam then gives great insight into how his honor antics might be providing complications for his co-host in real life. Particularly his overtly sexual jokes and willingness to explore topics not typically discussed in hip-hop. But then Adam does something amazing and gets into the philosophy of what he wants No Jumper to be, and reveals that he believes what makes No Jumper stand out is a mix of street culture and corny white boyisms. Kind of like Jackass meets Wu-Tang. Adam then starts giving game and says DW could have taken the episode to the next level had he expressed why he felt disrespected. Adam just looks totally displeased by how DW handled the situation. Now, it's important to remember that this DW blow-up has some similarities to the almighty suspect argument Adam just had. It's becoming pretty clear that members of the
I don't know if it's funnier with no words and just seeing niggas' movements. Like,
Dude, shout out Bossa. He edited this video. He did a great job.
This is fucking gold, bro. This shit is gold. It's this part right here for me. Suspect get him like, nigga, you see Suspect hat, nigga. That's how you know he's
Yeah,
mad.
I didn't know he stormed off the set.
No cap. Hey.
Nigga stormed out.
W sus, if y'all read the comments too.
That nigga was mad.
W sus, I whooped his ass verbally. Put them paws on that man with them words. Nope.
That's how I know my man Almighty Suspect be watching the boy Trap News Network, man. Because yes, you turned your words into whoopties and you gave that man a verbal assault. Shout out to Almighty Suspect.
Cap. But this is amazing.
Jumper staff aren't taking Adam's passive-aggressive shots as content and are actually getting really offended. Adam may have to do a better job of understanding what triggers his co-host and choose his words more wisely. Let me know what you think, listeners. Did Adam cross the line? Is DW dropping the ball as a content creator? And will DW come back, or has Adam burnt a bridge? Yeah, DW could come back, but if he's not able to take Adam's edgy humor, that could provide a complication. Right? Could he be on the No Jumper show with Adam when Adam starts to, make jokes, make inappropriate jokes? It's something we gotta examine. Like, Brick Baby clearly has a rapport with Adam, so when Adam goes off the rails, he knows how to reel him back in or further the conversation.
My hands is itching, y'all. My palms is itching. It's some chili on the way. My hands is itching, y'all. It's some chili on the way. Shout out to everybody with itchy palms.
Alright, y'all. Leave the dialogue in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Once again, this is Danny from The Stop, doing the science on the No Jumper universe. Oh man, it's getting real crazy. I didn't even expect This came out of left field. I was just tuning in. I was minding my business. I had just eaten. I tuned into No Jumper, and DW's missing. And I'm like, oh, snap.
Hey,
shout out Danny from the stop. That was dope, man.
Yeah, shout out Danny.
Look,
that
bro.
was dope.
I feel like he needs to. I feel like, right, Mr. I know the culture so much. I feel like if you know the culture so much, you should realize who you be talking to sometimes and who you not talking to, and who can, like, if certain homies that I fuck with, I do say, bitch, I'm not gonna say that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a rapport with you. And you would know that if, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just something that we know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's...
But because you're not really from the culture, Adam 22, you really don't know the traditions of the culture, and you have to be taught things. Not to say that you can't make your space as a guest within the culture, but you are a guest in the culture, big dog. So, you know, you got to get in where you fit in, bro. Read the room.
How we grow up, maybe that's our culture, and we just know, like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things you don't necessarily say to certain people, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like being in a certain space, you got to know how to talk to certain people. Like, you can't talk to everyone the same way. You just can't, like... Are you gonna talk to your cousins and shit how you talk to people at your office job? You get what I'm saying? Like, you gonna talk to everybody differently, like, you know? So I feel like, are you gonna talk to a kid like you talk to a grown-ass man? Are you gonna talk to a lady like you talk to a man? You feel me? You gonna talk to everybody different. So I think you gotta learn how to talk to people.
It looked like to me Adam was trying to unlock DW's character.
Hold on. Y'all, my bad. Y'all had to handle some parenting real quick. But let's get back to this Contiano. Let's go.
Saying, like, show some
Action on your turn.
You think he said that on purpose is what you're saying?
Like, kinda, yeah.
I do think he was trying to spark like a heated combo.
Yeah, like character.
He's been too calm. Like,
But that's not how you spark a heated combo with somebody by disrespecting them and calling them out of their name.
so he's a big dude. He wants him to
Yeah, to
fire
realize
Because
too,
I
bro.
think it's been because everybody been up here unlocking. So it's like, let's be honest, like, everybody's been kind of up here unlocking. So it's like, maybe, I'm just trying to look at it from outsider's perspective, even though I know I'm in the building. I'm just like, maybe that's what it was. Like, here, my nigga, tell me why. Because Adam would have sat there and just listened. And like, oh, okay, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess we'll
I ain't gonna lie. If it was me, you already know. I would have went off in that bitch. But everybody, look, he a street nigga. He just getting into podcasting, you know? So
That's
he's
true,
still
too.
learning how to handle his words and not just... Niggas got to realize that, bro. Podcasting one of the only spaces where, and like I said, I think a couple weeks ago, like, I'm still learning how to argue with a motherfucker and then see him the next day and, like, nothing happens.
I used to walk off.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
used to walk off, bro. Like, you gotta, it happens, but you gotta come back. You gotta keep going. Like,
no, but I'm saying, though,
But the
like...
party boy antics, like, I kind of understand, like, the trolling of it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, white boy humor is, like, totally different. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all the gay talk. It's a lot of stuff like that. So if you can't handle something like that, like, I don't know.
but some grown men ain't with being called no bitch.
Here go the thing, though, Zan Princess, and you my boo. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it more at home because, you know, you my baby. Don't worry about it, little mama. I'm going to take care of you. Some people don't... I get that everybody's playing, but everybody don't play like that. For example, you know what I'm saying? Me and my homies might, like... We don't know. I'm lying. We don't even play fight. I don't play fight with anybody. Hypothetically speaking, if I were to play fight with my homeboys, that's not appropriate for my girl. Or me telling my girl, man, shut the fuck up, because that's how we talk to the homies and blah, blah, blah. That's not appropriate for my girl. So I can say, oh, well, I just talk like that. I just play like that. That don't make it acceptable. You know what I'm saying? That's not acceptable behavior. People don't play like that. And you got to respect people's boundaries because, you know, that's what we got them for.
Yeah, and I just feel like just...
I can't be mad at that neither. Like,
Yeah,
some
I
niggas
don't think
play
we
about
can
that
use
word.
the if you can't handle that because you can't talk to everybody the same way. Like, you just can't.
Because people
like,
are sensitive at the end of the
everybody's
day, but
different.
there's some people who don't give a fuck if you're sensitive, for sure. They're like, shit. And is that weak for you to be sensitive like that about shit like that?
I don't think so. I don't think so. A grown ass man
and
called
then to
shit.
hold a grudge for like days, like
I
and be
fired on a
sensitive
nigga.
about it.
He
I
called
hate
me
a
a bitch
nigga
in
that
here.
can't let shit go after 10
Hey,
minutes.
I fired on a nigga. Niggas.
Damn, Princess, I hear you, baby girl, but let somebody really trip on you and disrespect you and start calling you out your names and throwing drinks on you and blah, 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 whatever your version of disrespect is, baby, I don't think you're going to be so quick to let that go. I don't.
Called me a bitch in here and I punched his shit
Right,
right
but
there.
you thought about it how many times
Fuck you,
after
nigga.
that?
0.
No,
What
I
do
mean,
you
like,
mean?
after he called you a bitch, did you think about it every day? Like, shit, I'm about to fuck this nigga up. Like, every day, like, you thinking about that nigga, like.
No, but I'm not gonna act like if I ain't see that nigga right now, I probably wouldn't do it again. Like, you don't
How
understand because
many
you're not a
years
man.
does it take, though, like,
None.
to let go of
A
something?
nigga said something to me on Instagram 3 years ago. I
Right.
seen him at a weed shop 2 years later and slapped the dog shit out of him and got up here. You can't talk. I'm the wrong guy to do this with. Like, nah, like, you feel me? I don't give a fuck
2
when it
years
was.
is
A nigga say something, I don't give a fuck when I see you. We're
Is he talking about? Never mind. No, I'm not going to bring that back up. But he's talking about who I think he's talking about.
going to have something. Something's gonna happen about that shit.
Right.
Nah, but I feel like maybe you don't get it because you're not a man, and it's
Yeah,
just
because
different
when it
being
comes to
a
money,
man.
yeah, like a bitch stole like 4K from me. Like I see her 3 years from now, like I'm dogging her.
See what
shit.
it is it's disrespect. Maybe what's disrespectful to you is disrespectful to a man, but bottom line is disrespect has no time frame on it.
Okay.
I'm beating your ass regardless. It don't matter. Like just you feel disrespect, I'm gonna feel disrespect.
Like
I'm
if
beating
a
your
nigga
ass.
Disrespect has no expiration date.
disrespect you in high school, like, and you saw him
Whooping his ass. What you talking about? We're not letting that shit go.
like 10 years later.
You feel like money is disrespectful, and
Yeah.
I feel like certain shit you say is disrespectful. So
Yeah,
same
can't
shit.
be-
Disrespect is cross, man. You gotta whoop a nigga ass. But in this shit, I just feel like he's still learning how to podcast, just like how I am. So it's like niggas aren't used to you saying wild, outlandish shit, and they just can't be like, nigga, we finna get down. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta realize that that's where we come from, bro. Niggas say certain shit. If this shit can't be handled with words, we just finna fight it and we gonna be cool after. So niggas are still learning how
Or
to just
not.
handle shit verbally or not. You feel me? But niggas just niggas are still learning how to handle all this shit verbally. No cap. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm learning, and even then when I got into it with Adam, like nigga, boy, when that nigga said hoe ass shit, nigga, I had to get the fuck up, go look at myself in the mirror, nigga.
I
Like,
thought you
let's
did a
look at
good
it.
job in that scenario stuff. So like,
Let's
of
look
not
at it.
walking out, but giving yourself like that 1 minute or so of
Yeah.
composure.
Hey, but I'm gonna say it like this. And this is how I look at it.
So I'm
I
like,
feel
boy, you out here pushing
feel like
lines.
you
I'm finna
low-key-
go
Josh know Adam be on BS.
take a breather, cause
I
nigga,
wonder if Josh ever tells Adam like, hey bro, you gotta chill. You doing this dance and it's called the Dos Muchos. Relax, bro.
I'm this close.
Hey, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't give a fuck how I get took. See, this is what happens. Adam put somebody on a main show that is still trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? In the building. You know what I mean? So like, you gotta still build some camaraderie with him before you start trying to pull that type of shit with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're putting him into a main character movement with you and expecting him to be able to take all the antics, but he's still trying to find growth, dog. He's still trying to grow here.
Yeah, that's
know
what I'm saying. Like he's still learning
You
how to
better off-
maneuver.
I don't even give a fuck anybody. You can put suspect there. Like you gotta put somebody there and knows what the fuck you're about to pull. And the shit that you kinda on. Like Almighty said, he would have just kinda went back and forth with him, whatever.
Yeah,
And
I
I
would've
feel like
went
that's
back and
what
forth
Adam
with
was
him.
looking
Yeah.
for.
I would
So
have fired his ass up.
DW don't got no back and forth. You can't call that man a beat. Like certain things in no environment are acceptable depending on whom you are. And you can't dictate people's level of acceptability. If DW Flame saying under no circumstances can you call me that, that's that.
Yeah, no cap.
Right. So, like, you the only bad bitch here, nigga. You wear thongs.
You feel me? I would have fired his shit up in this bitch. No cap. I'd have been like, I know you not talking bad bitch thong, man. Like he should have fired him up,
Yeah,
you know?
but I see where
But like I
Adam
said,
come
that's
from.
a
I see
street
where
nigga,
DW
bro.
Flame come
That's a
from.
street nigga. He's still learning how to, you feel me? Like, nigga, some people not with all that arguing, not with all that talking. I'm just a debater. That's what I'm gonna do. If I'm passionate about the argument, I'm gonna debate you down until I can't no more. But everybody not like that. Some niggas, as soon as this gets to, and that wasn't even really debatable, nigga. That was like, you low-key disrespected that man. Like, you feel me? You disrespected that nigga, calling him bad bitch. You gotta realize, bro, putting bitch in some shit, you should have used your words a little better and said something differently. Like, nigga, you had
But words are hard. Words are hard.
conceited vibes. You was on some stuck up shit. You feel me? That's what you should have said, nigga. You had your nose up in the air when it came to the party shit. That's what the nigga should have said. But bad bitch energy, and then he doubled down later and was like, I ain't gonna lie, you guys, like walking out is kind of like, dude, it's kind of like, you know, verifying the bad bitch energy. It was crazy, bro.
But
It's
to
crazy.
be fair, he's not wrong in that example.
I don't think that's bad bitch energy because you gotta realize, bro, everybody.
Josh, to be fair, you can't call no grown man a bad bitch, bro.
Not just gonna talk. Some niggas wanna fight. So out of respect for all of this shit here, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
That's not bad bitch energy.
And
That's
no offense.
He that was real nigga energy instead of fucking him up.
Hey, I look at it like this.
It's not bad bitch energy.
Some niggas don't know how to talk like that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody not talking.
They're not.
Some niggas just gonna fire your shit up.
Yeah, that's that is.
And out of respect for everything, I'm finna just get up and leave, bro. Because I respect you too much and I respect myself. I'm not gonna crash out and do no dumb shit.
I respect my job.
I think that's being a grown man for real. Is getting up and walking off. You know, no cap. But I think. I don't know, bro.
Adam
I
was
can't
looking
act
for
like
to
a
turn
nigga.
up. He was looking for DW to turn up, bro. I'm telling you, I saw the whole play.
Hey, this ain't no disrespect first.
He thought that was gonna be a good.
No disrespect. Whenever a nigga say no disrespect, disrespect is immediately coming out.
Well, he said it.
No, you have to assume what's coming out of the person's mouth is going to
But
be
he even
unbelievably
said-
disrespectful.
But he even said though before
Fact.
it was said, he said, "Hey," when he said don't disrespect, he said, "Hey, don't do that."
Facts.
I was like, "Fuck
Yeah.
that, it's coming already." The
It's
train
coming.
has already left the station.
The train's already left the station. They already hit the launch button. The missile is in the air, big dog. The disrespect bomb is coming.
It must be fun to be Adam. On God.
Fuck the train.
God
Like I
damn.
said, I
Dude,
see
there's
what-
nobody better than Adam at what he
Yo.
does. Like, there isn't.
Adam
anybody.
I see where. Listen to me. I see where DW coming from, but I also see where Adam coming from too. Like,
Great guy.
I see both sides. To be honest with you,
And Adam's not, I think, trying to get DW to walk out in that situation. He's trying to get a heated conversation, a back and forth about it.
It's heated.
I think
That's how I
you gotta
took it.
choose your words a little
to
bit
be
for
honest,
that one, man.
and that's cool too. But that's really how I took it, and DW, he got to see that too, and that's what that nigga's on. He's trying to get the.
Now, that is true. If you're going to work there, DW Flame, you got to adjust to your workplace because your workplace ain't going to never adjust to you. It was like that before you got there. If you decide to leave, it's going to be that after you leave. This is what the job entails. You got to decide if the job is right for you. Now, you can stand on business and what you will or won't accept, but sometimes you got to walk about that door. And that could be the ultimate stand sometimes, you feel me? Because, again, your job, you acclimate to your job. Your job don't acclimate to you.
You got to know it in your head. All right, this is what Adam doing. Is Adam telling bad bitch energy off camera? No. You know what I'm saying? It's brought on camera to have them engage and to have the fans engage. Like, oh shit, now it's bringing more people in. DW just fucking crashed out on Adam. Adam would have took the crash out if you ask me. Yeah, just saying.
I
But
think
like
that
you
this
said,
nigga
not
made a
lot of
real
niggas
good
talk.
point. Look, this nigga made a real good point. Content, Travis said, context and audience is key in a joke, especially when it's white people jokes and gang members. I'm fat. Only my close homies can crack fat jokes respectfully. You feel me? Because it's like once you build a rapport with somebody, it's different. Like Brick said up there, like, nigga, my 10-year niggas, we might call each other bitch back and forth all day. But don't let some nigga up in this bitch get the bitch. Boy, who you talking to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's context and your audience is your key. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's around and who's saying it to you really matters.
It could be a good message from a bad messenger. It could be a bad message from a good messenger, or it could be a good message from a good messenger. But who says things is very important, and how things are said, and the platform in which things are said in, because that same situation could have happened on a group chat, off camera, and blah, 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 and DW Flame wouldn't have had to feel so disrespected. But if you're going to play with this man in front of the world, he got to stand on his toes in front of the world. It is what it is. DW Flame got to overall look out for the betterment of DW Flame, and that's what the long story short of the situation is.
Matters. Like, the rapport really matters. You know what I'm saying? I think he should have just used his words a little different. He probably should, like I said, nigga, you had conceited energy, nigga, you had your nose up type shit, you was acting bougie. That's probably what he
wanted
if
that
said
lefty gunplay
that would
situation.
have that would have revoked a debate more so. If it would have been like, nigga, you was walking around here with your nose up conceited. You know what I mean? That's what he
Exactly.
should have said.
Also, to like go more with this point is context and audience. This is
Hey, I don't think I said it. Shout out to Honey Pre-Rolls. I've said the wrong thing. Shout out to Honey Bourbon Loose Leaves by Desto Dub, man. That's an awful lot of cough syrup. It's an awful lot of loose leaves. Shout out to Desto Dub, Honey Bourbons. We are a proud sponsor of the Honey Bourbon Desto Dub Loose Leaves. Brain fart. Loose leaves. The perfect cut leaf for the perfect row every single time. They so good, I almost forgot what to say, man. Loose leaves over everything.
Adam and the No Jumper Show. That was not like out of context for Adam or
At all.
like
At all.
him talking on the No Jumper Show.
I think when he
right?
says context and audience, he
Yeah.
means the person that you're saying it to. You know?
Exactly. But
Like, you
but
have to
I'm,
watch
like,
the old
kind of
episodes.
pushing back a little bit on DW, kind of being aware of where he was in that moment.
And I think he did the right thing by getting up and walking off. Because it's like, look, I know exactly what you gonna say.
The only thing DW Flame could have done in that situation was get the fuck up and walk the fuck off. That's it. Because disrespect was going to be there.
And I know, you feel me and the type of nigga that I am. So I'm just gonna get up and remove myself from the situation because I'm not really necessarily a nigga that could go back and forth with certain shit like that. Putting myself in his shoes, like not me per se. Because I would have fired his ass up. You feel me?
Him up.
Y'all would fire his ass.
You'd have been like, shut the fuck up for I fuck your ass.
But I also know
Never
Adam, though. like me personally.
Sam Princess, you gotta chill, baby. You gotta chill.
So I also know Adam. I also know Adam, and if he would have
That's
said
what
that to me,
Dembo
I would have had a whole different rebuttal. Like, nigga, you be having bad bitch energy. Nigga. Fuck is you
I would have
talking
fired
about?
this
You
shit
was a
up.
nigga up here with thongs and shit.
I would have fired this shit up.
Exactly. Great.
Who's the bad
That's what I said. I would have fired this shit
Like,
up.
it was supposed to
I
be
would have called
made
niggas Stone
into
Man, all
content.
kind of shit. You was supposed to fire his
Not
shit up.
awkward moment.
But I can't be mad at him for, you feel me? But like I said, when Adam hit me with you act like a whole ass nigga in here, I immediately had to get the fuck up.
Dog, your hat, the side flap was flapping.
Boy, I had to get up, walk to the bathroom real quick,
That shit look good over there with no voice.
wash my
Your
hands.
cheeks turn red a
I had to
little
look
bit.
at myself
It's
in the
cute.
mirror. I was like, boy,
It looked like they put y'all all in
This nigga out here
and there's like that
whining.
glass right there. You just see them all in there tripping out.
All right, man, that's the end of that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use, some knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6, Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money, Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You, Start From Scratch, and Nightmare Before Christmas. They both out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. April the 14th, slide in my DM, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. Slide in my DMs, man, because we're doing this live music review where we're giving away $100 to the top commenter between now and April the 14th, as well as we're giving away $50 to the winner of the live music review. So make sure you tap into that if you ain't tapped into that. We finna get up out of here to the next one. Make sure you tap in with Desto Dub, though. Get you some of them good loose leaves. Awful lot of loose leaves, honey bourbons. Shout out to Desto Dub. Excuse me, I've been in the field putting in these videos all day, man. I'm finna actually go give me some right now. But hit the red dot, slide it to the left to get more of this content and figure out how we give away this chili and this free Avenue Angel until he's free. We gone.